Hey, welcome back. Last episode we tried to walk on a highway, but in the end, for safety reasons, we decided to walk on the village road. I'm glad we take this road because we get to see a lot of the old Chinese village buildings, and we also come across some rice fields. I don't know why, maybe because I'm Chinese, every time I see the rice field, it somehow comforts me. Today we will continue the walk on this village road, but later it takes us to an industrial area again. I ate a wild mango and I talked to many NPCs along the way. So grab a drink, be relaxed. I hope you enjoy this one. Temple, a praying area here in this little town. That's again Guan. You got the ancient writings, ruins on it. This is a burning, like a furnace. People burn like some kind of spells on the paper, wishing different kind of wishes, and you burn it in the furnace to ask from the gods. Feels like Christmas, except it's burning hot. Wow, 你热不热啊？好厉害啊！
今天好一点哦。
没什么太阳哈。
昨天热。
你这个扫把是自己买的吗？还是发的？
公司发的。
公司发的，看它是硬的。
烂了吗？
它是竹子做的吗？
是。
它硬的就可以扫叶子哈。这跟家里面用的不一样。像你们这样怎么算工资的？一个月还是？
一个月吗？
一个月大概多少钱
3200。
3200。
固定的吗？
大概都是这个价钱是吗？没得加啦。
没有。2天假期咯。
那你觉得值得吗？这个钱？
肯定不值得。
不值得。
才3天啊，谁设计啊？才2天假期，你说不值得好？
而且很热哈。
热的。今天好了，今天没那么热了。
3200。
太低了哈。
我也觉得有点低。你觉得多少？
啊？
你觉得多少合适？
别的多少那种嘛，怎么说呢？
啊，越多越好。
也不是嘛，人不贪心啊，对不对？
也是。
很长的路的，一直走到那个桥底下的。
一天大概要多久
8个钟啊。
8个钟，不休息啊？
你扫到干净了就休息一下。
哦，不是算时间的，算这个。
你自己的路店自己搞啊，自己的吗？是自己的。
3000多有点少了，4、5千。
啊？
给你争取4、5千。
那就好哦。
好，行，我走了，祝你身体健康，拜拜。Just a little bit above 3Ks here. Should say it's a little bit low, but it's quite common here in China with this price range. I have even heard people getting paid like sub 3,000, like 250, 280. But of course, depending on the jobs, right? Some of the jobs are tougher. When you have the whole economic, the industry transitioning to the technology, focusing more on innovations, these people are gonna get left behind. This Chinese auntie, she's like, I guess above 50, between 50, 60s. There are people like in the 40s right now are getting left behind because they lack of the transitioning skills that you require for a technology age. And given the Chinese birth rate right now is dropping really hard, so I think they really need AI and robots in the future. 老板，采访一下你可以吗？所以关税也有影响到你们？
有，
是哪方面影响？
你那个市场不行呢，就是跟着不行的了。
就是需求下降了。
也有，
但是确实这1-2年有销售下降。
肯定不行哦。
尤其是今年这个关税吗？特别明显吗？
有啊。
明白，那就只能度过一个这个困难的时期，没别的办法了。
这个没办法啊，你这个问题最主要、最根本的是要国家去解决这个问题，是不是啊？我们是没有办法的，我们有生意没有生意同样要开门的。
是。
要生活要吃饭嘛，是吧？
是。
还有那个房租还要交。
对，那你们还能顶吗？现在还能顶很久吗？
现在就只有自己干咯，自己人干咯，
省一点成本
啊，没有办法请人了。
如果现在的情况继续下去，还能顶1年吗？
总的来说，那个村里面呢，还有那个旧的要换新的，就是这样。
也是有一些本地的需求。行，那好，谢谢你，祝你生意好。
好的，好，
谢谢，拜拜。That business, a small local business, are producing floor tiles and also wall tiles. As you can see, they say the trade war is also hitting them, even though they are a tiny, smaller business here in China. But I guess they will survive for a while because Chinese smaller business, the cost is really low sometimes, right? You can't just do it yourself or ask, your neighbors, your other villagers to do it, and the pay is usually pretty cheap. The cleaning lady, the janitors on the street, she's getting paid just above 3,000 yuan. So I guess under the stress, the economic stress, they will still last maybe a year or two, but not for long, definitely. Check it out. This is the ancient warrior become god that I told you guys about in last episode. His name is Guan. He's a really famous general back in the Three Kingdoms era of China. Some of you might know it from the games, video games. Sun Yat-sen, who's also from here, doesn't want his friends in Hawaii to pray to that guy over there. Sun tell them to not pray to this ancient Chinese warrior, this general back then. It's quite funny, right? You can see both of them from this region here. 哇，除草啊，大哥，累不累啊？很热啊。
很热啊。
很热啊。
又热又拔草。
你这个1个月多少工钱啊？
国家假期的多一点。
哦。
没有国家假期的
少一点。
就少一点。
大概平均1个月能有多少？
如果全部算起来，我们买卖这个鞋宝啊，5斤呢，3000多块钱。
可以吗？这个钱，这个价钱？
对我们这个年纪的差不多了。差
不多了。
年轻人也不行了。
你就住在这附近是吧？
我是本地的呗。
那就好很多了。
本地不要交这个环境钱咯。如果交啊，肯定不够啦。那
你一天这样大概要做多久啊
？8个小时。
8个小时啊？1周休息2天
？4天。
4天。哇，那不错了哦，挺轻松的了。
都是可以了。
大哥，你多少岁啦
？58了。
58了哇。好，我走了，拜拜。
OK。
祝你身体健康。
大家这样说。
You might think they get paid really low, they're living a really tough job, but if you really get to know them, it's not really that case. First, because Chinese cost of living are really low. Second, they are from local, so they don't have to pay for rent. The family passed down at least a house or a room for them. And also, there's a saying in China, it goes, 上有政策，下有对策. That means up top, you have the policy coming down, but we, the people at the bottom, we also have kind of our little tricks and strategies to go to work against it. Maybe they will be slacking a little bit, right? Taking half day off. I don't think the authority would know. So things like this do really makes it easier for them. They have their own little tricks and little wisdom to survive against the policy. When you get to know more about Chinese people, you actually start to realize the majority of the Chinese people actually just want a relaxed and an easy job, life. They don't want to be like, you know, huge millionaires, but of course, if the opportunity comes, you know, they will want it, but they are really not spending the whole life chasing for that wealth and reputations and all that, right? Most of the Chinese, they just want to live a simple life. The elite who made it out of China, who study in overseas, those people are only representing a tiny fraction of the Chinese population. The majority of the Chinese population is sort of just not engaging massively in the economic market. That also explains the domestic consumption and spending of the Chinese people is not as strong as, let's say, United States or other countries that pretty much spend your whole monthly salaries. Most of the Chinese, they are happy with spending little and saving most of the money. China right now is transitioning to an export income country, more to a domestic consumption country. It's gonna be a difficult challenge because, you know, Chinese are generally just doesn't spend that much. They prefer saving. Can you guys see it? There are a bunch of mangoes here, the mango trees that I told you about in, I think, episode 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is mango trees. In summertime, they actually will have mangoes. You can see a little mango there, but look, you can actually eat it. Just street mangoes. Look, there's one here. I got 2. I got 3. Should we give it a try? We got 3 mangoes here, and this one looks the best. Let's try it. Oh, let me sit down. Whoa, it's bursting already. Hey. Woo! I'm gonna try it. Oh, damn. It's actually pretty good. It's not bad. It's actually eatable. Oh, wow. I didn't know it was this tasty. I don't think I'm gonna get food poisoning from this, right? Woo! Finish it. There's another one here. I'm good for now. Maybe I'll save it for later. I am taking away my rubbish, guys. Take care of the environment. Oh, sure. Oh, they're actually pretty tasty, not gonna lie. They're quite small though. It's not like the huge mangoes that you can buy in the supermarket. Kind of really tiny, but quite tasty. Look, somebody ate it, and they put the mango seeds on the ground. Somebody actually ate it. That was actually the best mango I've ever tasted. It has the perfect texture and the perfect taste. Oh my God. And I think it's really healthy as well because there's no bug killers or any substance like that because it's just grow on the sidewalk, right? Nobody is taking care of it. I tried to look for more, but apparently there's only that areas back there has it. Right here, maybe this is not mango tree anymore. Oh man. But I'm not gonna walk backwards. So maybe we'll come across other mango trees later that way. Look, I come across another one of these commercial fishing pond where you pay them to fish. See, that's a dead fish over there. Quite a few guys fishing over there. Maybe a little bit too far for you to see. This kind of business is quite popular here in China. I'm not sure you have that in your country where essentially they just have this big sort of lake and they push fish in it and you pay them to fish that fish out. Sometimes you can eat it. You can take that fish away. If you don't want to take that fish away, they can actually pay money back to buy it off from you. But I think most of the time, you're not gonna make the money back. Look, so many apartment buildings just out of nowhere. I was walking there, it's kind of village, kind of townish. But boom, right here, big buildings again. Just out of nowhere. Look over there. Pretty much just farmland. It's kind of weird. Like you come across a town with this much of buildings. They just pop out of nowhere. Feel like you never lived the city actually. Look, the CCP's propaganda. It says, do not forget where you're coming from. Keep going forward. I don't really know those Chinese characters. My Chinese is not like super good. Yeah, propaganda in the West kind of like bad, like negative. But here propaganda is kind of, people, you know, they don't really care about it. Most likely it's a way for the government to communicate or setting the rules, setting the teams for the people. 我走外面可以吗？啊？我走这里可以吗？可以。不然你那里不砸到我。可以。啊。 See, there's a Chinese auntie working, picking up the trees, the branches. You can see so many female workers in China. They don't talk about gender equality here. They just do it.